Hey guys, it's your boy Huff here, just giving a little update on the puppies. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a sad development overnight. One of the males did not make it through the night. He otherwise seemed healthy, but I found him dead this morning. I think Mama either stepped on him or laid on him or something, and he's no longer with us. But we still have 9 pups. We still have 3 males and 6 females. There is one female. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, that's her. She was doing a little rough the last day or so. She wasn't latching on yesterday, and I started bottle feeding her yesterday and last night, and now she is able to latch on to Mama. I was just watching her feed a little bit ago. I'm gonna see if I can get her to latch on here once more. There you go. See, she's hungry and she's got a good appetite. She was a little weak. She was just a little weak yesterday. So I got out the bottle and fed her with the bottle, and now she can latch back on to Mama. So everything's going pretty good. Like I said, I did have the one sad development with the one male who didn't make it overnight, but you know, sometimes that's just the way it is. It's meant to be. You know, they just don't all make it, unfortunately. And you know, it may have had some kind of a problem, or like I said, maybe Mama just stepped on it or something. But these things happen, unfortunately. But we're still looking good. Still got plenty of pups. I'm getting lots of phone calls and emails and texts and stuff like that. People interested in these puppies. So if you want to pick one up, you want to lock one in, put a deposit down, whatever, give me a call, shoot me a text, 352-697-0799. All the pups are hungry and eating. Well, except for these couple. I think they already ate. But Mama's looking good, taking care of all the babies. Hey, while I got you guys here, I just wanted to mention a little something. And I'm going to turn the camera around so I can look you in the eye and talk to you about something that's kind of serious. Here I am with Mama. Say hi, Mama. Man, I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and I'm sorry my garage is a little messy right now. I'm kind of in the process of moving some things around. You see I got dirty towels back there. I'm always running laundry and washing towels and stuff. You know, I've been getting a lot of calls, and I'm trying to put it gently. I know people, you know, don't know everything about dogs and don't know everything about the ins and outs of breeding and all the things that you have to do, you know, for raising puppies for the first 8 weeks and all that kind of stuff. But I've had a lot of people asking about tails and dew claws. And, you know, honestly, I don't even like docking tails. I am going to dock some tails because there are some folks that just literally will not buy a dog unless the tail is docked. But I want to tell you something. That's not the breeding standard anymore. Over in Germany and Europe and, you know, everywhere except for the United States, they don't dock tails anymore. There's even certain states in the U.S. where you have to do it under anesthesia. But I encourage you to go out and take a look at some of these videos of people docking tails and removing dew claws on puppies. It is not pleasant. They do it without any anesthesia. They say it doesn't hurt them and all this stuff. But I'm here to tell you right now, the dew claw thing hurts them, and it's an important part of their foot. It's an acupressure point. It's like their thumb. You're removing their thumb. Would you take a newborn baby and just like rip their thumb off with a pair of locking pliers? Because that's basically what they do when they remove these dew claws. Now, that said, I do try to do what the customer wants, and if the customer doesn't want a tail, the customer doesn't want a dew claw, they send me the deposit and lock it in on the pup, I will remove dew claws and tails. In fact, I'm gonna dock some tails this weekend because I've got a big litter, you know, and there are some folks that just literally will not buy a dog unless its tail is docked. I don't think the tail thing is as bad as the dew claws because I don't just cut the tails off. Some people do. I don't just cut the tails off. I use banding. We put a band on there. It's the same type of band you use to to castrate a goat or something, a pig. So I've got a little mechanism that helps me put it on in the right spot, and we put the band on there, and in 5 or 6 days the thing dries up and falls off. Doesn't hurt the puppy at all. Some people cut them off with shears. I mean, it's crazy. I've seen it. I think it's probably very, very traumatizing. And you know, I like to keep the tails anyway, because it's good for socialization, and you can see what kind of mood the dog's in, and it helps with balance and you know, body language with other dogs and the whole nine. I mean, I think you should keep the tails, but you know, some people just won't buy a dog without a tail. So I am going to dock a few. I'm going to dock like maybe 2 of the females, 1 of the males, something like that. But the rest of them I'm keeping the tails on, and I keep the tails on all of my dogs. So I just wanted to kind of put this out there. Maybe I'll do a full video on it sometime, but I encourage you to go out and actually look at some of these videos where they're doing the dew claw removal. It's very, very cruel, and I would encourage you not to do this to your dogs. And I think it screws the dog up for life. It's gonna lead to bone problems down the road, and you know, maybe walking issues and that kind of stuff. They use them to hold things. It's literally like their thumb. They use them to hold on to toys, and they use it kind of as a way to stop when they're running and stuff like that. So they're very important, and you know, as long as you keep the nails trimmed up and everything like that. But anyway, I'll go back to talking about puppies. I just wanted to kind of mention this, and you know, if you're thinking about, you know, getting your dew claws removed on your dog, or if you're a breeder and you're thinking about removing dew claws, or you do remove dew claws, I would really ask you to reconsider that. It's not the breed standard for about any breed out there anymore. Maybe for some of them, but I mean, they don't even do it anywhere but the U.S. anymore, because it's very cruel practice. I'm happy to say Mama and the pups are all healthy. This is the one right here that I was bottle feeding yesterday because she wouldn't latch on, and she's latching on pretty good right now. So they're all coming right along. As you can see, they're pretty consistently sized, you know, with the exception of the one I was just showing you, because she didn't eat a lot yesterday. But they're pretty consistently sized, and they all look about the same, and you know, none of them have an overbite or an underbite or anything like that. They're really, really well-proportioned dogs, and they look pretty nice. I can't wait to see what they look like in a couple of weeks. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think. Post in the comments. Do you have the dew claws and tails removed on your dogs? Do you like that look? Do you prefer that look? 'Cause that's all it's for, is for looks. I mean, your dog doesn't care what its dew claws look like, and I'm sure they prefer to have their thumbs. But you know, people do it for different reasons or whatever. So I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Huff House out.